Yo. Okay. February 2nd, 2024. Had a little bit of a hiccupy day yesterday where I was all geared up, ready to go to the gym, and then my grandpa was not feeling too well, so I went to the old emergency room to make sure he was A-okay. Only issue with that was that actually ended up taking the entire day because we went around at like, what was it? So I found him feeling not well around noon-ish, and then just in case I was like, all right, let's check his symptoms. Let's get him settled down for a little bit. Had him rest up for about like an hour or two, and then I called his. I also left a voicemail to his primary care physician, and he said, yeah, you actually should go to the emergency room right now. So with a little bit of an anxiety-inducing spike, I rushed him to the old hospital, and good news, he seems to be okay for the time being. But that's where the next story comes in, where, well, I guess the other story was that I was there for about like 7 hours, I think, just because we were just waiting after all the scans and tests. But here's my other gripe that I had. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had a video I don't know how long ago it was actually, where I was talking about how much I hated how recently, especially post-COVID, it seems like anytime you call anywhere now to make an appointment or even just get online with like a customer service representative, it takes so long to be able to just get one person on the line now. And I don't know what the issue is about that. Like, why is that an issue now? Because it happened again today. Like, so I was supposed to make a follow-up appointment at a neurology institute to make sure my grandpa's fully okay and for the clear. So here's what happened. So I called the first place that they gave me the number of, and after I was on hold for about 10 minutes waiting for a representative to pick up my call, right, I actually get somebody that picks up, and they go, oh yeah, let me look up all of his information, let me put you on hold again. So I was on hold for a total of 10 minutes now just to even find a representative. And then I was put on hold for another 3 minutes while they looked up all my information. And then after 13 minutes of waiting and nothing much done after that, right, they go, oh, you actually called the wrong place. The ER gave you the wrong phone number. Let me transfer you to the right facility, right? So I go, oh, thank you for that. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for actually transferring me over. And then I got put on hold again while I waited for a service representative. And that took another 12 minutes. So let's already add up. We had 13 minutes of just idle time, right? Then after that, another 12 minutes that I was waiting. So another 25 minutes in total of just me waiting on the phone, not doing anything, correct? And then after that, after I got somebody that picked up there, they go, oh yeah, let me look up all your information again, which took another 3 minutes. You know, they're doing their job. So I can't blame them too much for all the total of 6 minutes that we spent waiting, right? Because they're just looking at information. And then they told me that they never got a referral from the actual ER. They just sent a follow-up notice, which doesn't count as a referral officially in their record, so they can't make me an appointment. So then I have to call the ER again. So again, 25 minutes in total of just idle time, right? And at this point, 25 minutes in total of idle time, and I still haven't accomplished anything. And then after that, I called the ER again, which takes another 7 minutes to get a hold of somebody. And after the 7 minutes, I get somebody that picks up, and they go, oh yeah, let me see if I can figure that out. And I get hold for another 4 minutes, which gets picked up by somebody else at that place also. And they said, hey, hello, how can I help you? And I told them the circumstance. Like, oh, I was on hold with somebody, and then I think maybe it got disconnected. They're like, oh yeah, let me go talk to that person again, which ended up being another 30 minutes, or not. Okay, that's a lie. I meant to say 3 minutes, not 30 minutes. I think it's the frustration that's starting to add up a little bit at this point. And then finally got somebody, and I remember the funny thing too is they sent me to somebody that actually was gonna handle it. But then what ended up happening is after I was being on hold for another 5 minutes, what happened again? Oh yeah, the funniest thing happened. While I was on hold, somebody else picked up my call, and they said, so I told them the circumstance. Oh, I think I picked this up by accident. I'll bring you back to the other person real quick. But I remember at that point, I was like, did they just forget about me twice? And that was the start to my day a little bit. Dude, I swear there's a car behind me. I swear I heard it. But then after that, the thing that kind of annoyed me the most, even though technically we had made some progress, is that the point was we're still at zero progress because I still haven't made an appointment because this is what happened. So, yep, they forgot to fax the referral over. So I said, oh, does that mean I can call back the neurology place again and immediately make an appointment? They said, no, since faxing takes, quite a bit of time to actually get sent over, I need to wait at minimum 4 hours before I can call them again to make an appointment. So almost, how much is that total in time? I'm going to guesstimate around 45 minutes of just being on hold. Of just idle time too. As I said, just being on hold. That doesn't account for all the time that I was actually speaking, talking, and actually trying to make an effort to, accomplish something. So, not even joking, I think I spent almost an hour today just sitting by the phone, just waiting and then talking. And then in the end, nothing was even accomplished because I didn't even get to make the appointment because I have to wait 4 hours. Man. Can't believe faxing is still a thing. Like, I don't know if that's just me having like a weird take, but never have I personally in my life ever sent or received a fax before. I don't even know what it looks. Actually, I do know what it looks like to get a fax because I remember at my high school and middle school, they would actually use the fax machine, and I would occasionally walk by the office and I see like the fax machine like start printing something. So maybe that's what that's like, but yeah, not a very productive start to my day. I was hoping to get to the gym by 11:30, but now it is 11:38, which means we are a little bit behind schedule. But it is what it is because it's better than completely missing the gym yesterday, because the thing too is like, yeah, I'm glad my grandpa's okay and like I got that all resolved out of the way. But man, I was at the hospital for a really long time. Like, I don't know if this is like normal hospital experience, but we got there around 2, and then I think I left the hospital actually at around like 11, or not 11:50. Damn, I keep like making up like times when these are not the times I'm gonna even say. I left the hospital at around 7:56, I think. And again, a lot of that too is like maybe like 2 to 3 hours of that, maybe 2 hours actually, was like actually talking with doctors, getting tests and scans done. And the other 5 hours was just waiting. We're just chilling in the room, me and my grandpa. And I remember at one point we got really hungry, which they brought out half a sandwich, some saltines, and little pieces of cheddar cheese. And I felt like, you guys ever had that notion too, where like you see like cartoon characters eating cheese and it always looks so delicious because it always had like, had like the holes in it like Swiss cheese. It's like the idea of like a cartoon character eating cheese looks so much more delicious than actually eating cheese. I mean, I still like cheese, I have nothing against them, but like, it's like seeing like a cartoon pizza and seeing like that cheese stretch versus like actually having a real pizza and seeing the not so cartoonish cheese stretch now, right? Just I'm gonna lock in real quick. Gotta make this turn. Yeah, I made that turn. I do believe a Costco trip is in the works after this workout because I'm out of coconut water, so I actually didn't have any coconut water today. And I think I need more. It wasn't just coconut water, what was it? Oh, I think I need more oats actually too. I need more rolled oats so I can keep making my certified breakfast special of overnight chia seed and oats with 30 grams of protein from the whey protein isolate that I use, with a pinch of salt for a little extra electrolytes, with a dash of agave syrup for sweetness and a little extra carbs to boot up my morning, with 140 grams of frozen blueberries that thaw out overnight, and then a 200-gram dollop, I like that word, dollop of non-fat Greek yogurt from Costco as well. I still have a new container of yogurt ready to go at home, so I don't think I need a restock on yogurt, but I think I need more oats, and I think I need more chia seeds too, actually. And I need more coconut water, gosh darn it. I'm a coconut water fiend at this point. I drink 1 liter of that per day, mainly because it's just the Costco thing comes with like too big, or not too big, comes with like 1 big liter thing of coconut water, and I just like finishing it off for the day. All right, approaching the old Move Fitness once again. We are not at LA once again as well. The gym parking lot looks actually really packed today. I wonder what's the cost for this? What sort of ruckus is going on at the old Move Fitness right now? I don't want the gym to be busy. I want the gym to be empty. But I believe chest is in the works today. Park the car, do this, do that. My legs are extremely still sore, which, I mean, I guess that's to be expected, because I feel like every time I do a leg day, the next 2 days are not excruciating, but they're definitely pretty sore though. But 30 minutes of cardio first, chest, side delts, and maybe some abs today will be in the works though. So you see the I'll see you there. Okay.
Lightweight. 4. Do one more. Okay. You would have got that if you were stable.
Yeah, I noticed right here. I felt again. I was like, ah.
Yeah, you that would be you if you were stable.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, still can't believe we got that.
That was beautiful.
That was awesome.
You got this better. Good brace. 2. 3. 4. Nice. I'm here.
Might need assistance with this one back up. Oh.
I'm sorry if that was evil, but you got that.
The thing too is, I think I actually kind of like that, because like the moment I saw that, I was like, you know, maybe I can't push this up.
Now this is my favorite song.
Bring it all the way over here.
You gotta bring those trains back here. Oh, Spider-Man.
I even realized I just speak random gibberish noises before I start a set at times.
Simlish.
Oh my god. Oh, guys, come on. Oh my god. I literally have to fling the weights over there. You hear the lunk alarm start going. Okay, love.
No, silliness.
Okay, love, I request the gym goer to be taken out from my premises.
It's distracting me from the pond.
Gotta check this pump.
Okay, look, I'm probably to check my pond.
They're gonna lock it in.
Against all odds, he locks it in. This man leaving no R in R. That's reps in reserve.
I was literally saying that in my mind. I was like, R-E-I. Whoops. So, a little funny story for today is my tripod partially broke. One of the parts that has a plastic insert where you screw it onto, it stripped and it ripped out. So I'm using an alternate metal part that screws into the tripod for the phone mount. And I think it's gonna be a-okay, but might be in the market for a new tripod soon because this one has definitely served its purpose. I definitely haven't treated it the best because I didn't know how to use it at first. And there are definitely some parts that have taken some damage for the wear for the time being, but never the worst, actually, I'm pretty sure I said that quote wrong, but we are not heading home after said workout. I forgot to record a couple sets. It kind of happens whenever I do workout with, I say work out with a friend, like I work out with multiple friends, but for like the past couple months, I've only worked out with Alex every Friday, without a fail, unless something gets in the way, but this time, without a fail, we have been doing pretty consistent Fridays from now on. Always enjoy friend workouts because they are always quite fun, and it's always kind of in a way too, it's more motivating for yourself where like, since you're with a buddy, like you feel like you can push yourself harder in a way too, where it's like, since it's fun too, and you're like, in a way, like you don't want to let your pal down, right? You want to get that extra rep in, stuff like that. Little things can add up and actually make you probably have a better workout. And it's also fun too because we agreed with it on the way up. We do a little bit of yapping, we do a little bit of talking, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as we're still having an effective and efficient workout. A little bit of yapping never hurt somebody, right? But on that topic also, I am not heading straight home. That car in front of me has a really long antenna. It's waving in the air and it looks really funny looking at it. I wonder what that's for. It looks like an RC car driving by, but gotta go a little trip to the old Costco for several things actually. I mentioned it earlier a little bit, but the first thing on the agenda is I gotta buy 2 packs of coconut, I almost said Costco nut water, which technically does make sense. I need the Kirkland Signature brand coconut water. And then I also need to grab gas. So I need gas, coconut water. I think I need a little bit more fruit too, because I think I'm running low on apples at the moment, and I like apples. I think we have enough kiwis. I've been really liking kiwis recently. Kiwis have been pretty darn good for me. And it's just funny I even say that because I feel like it's not even like a controversial take to say that you like kiwis, but I just really wanted to say that I have been enjoying kiwis recently. I also am kind of leaning towards having my post-workout meal be Costco food court oriented, which, again, not the healthiest option, but is it convenient and is it cheap? Yes, it is. And I'm kind of craving it, so I'm thinking, do I treat myself a little bit? Do I treat myself to a little Costco food court action, or do I just suck it up and just go home and make myself a meal? And I will say I'm leaning a little bit more towards 60-40, 60 being the Costco food court at the moment. But I'm going to go grab gas first and see how I feel after that. You always got to have, not post-nut clarity, you got to have post-filling your car up with gas clarity. And I also think I'm going to fill up, or I'm going to get my groceries first, then see if I want to grab Costco food court food or not. But for now, I'm going to go grab some gas, and then you'll probably see me on the drive back home, actually. All right, this is post 2 containers of coconut water, 1 container of paper towels because they were on sale for $5.50 off, and a 10-pound bag of rolled oats, and a container of chia seeds, and $6 spent at the old Costco food court for 1 chicken bake and 1 slice of pizza, which I am feeling quite sodiumed up at the moment. Not the greatest feeling, but for that price point, I'll consider it a little treat for the time being. What was it? What else did I get? A gas full of tank also, or a full tank of gas as well. Wait, what did I say in the beginning? But it is what it is. Now I must rush home because I have the sudden urge to pee, which is funny because I'm drinking more water right now. But to reflect on today's workout once again, I hit the chest, I hit the side lateral head of the delts, otherwise known as the side delts. And I also got a couple sets of the old abs in as well, and I'm feeling pretty good so far. Every single bench for the dumbbell area was taken, so I decided to incorporate a barbell movement for my chest compound to begin off. So I went with the incline bench today, but with the barbell. And one thing I'm a little bit bummed about though, is I remember the last time I had barbell bench, I was getting pretty close to hitting 135, and today was a very humbling moment where I kind of see how if you don't, how should I say it, do that movement consistently. That person has orange and yellow hair. Sorry, I had to like, I'm not staring rudely, but I was also like, am I seeing that right? And then I was seeing it right. And I was like, what color hair is that? And it was very, very bright, and I just kept looking, and I was like, and I couldn't stop looking at it for a second just because it's like the thing, it's like, when you try to, have you guys ever heard of that, like phenomenon where, like, if you watch a lot of anime and you go, oh, spot the main character, and it's just a room full of people that look very normal, and then just one guy with, like, pink glowing rainbow hair in the center of it, you're like, oh, I think that guy's the main character. It was kind of that energy for a little bit where I was like, wow, that is very brightly colored hair. What was I talking about though? Oh yeah, but I was getting pretty close to hitting 135 because, 135 is 45 plates on each side, and I think the closest I got in my incline barbell journey was doing 37.5 per side. So it was 35 with the 2.5 on it, and I think one time, actually, no, I think it was even more. I think I had 40s on each side because I had the 25 and 2 10s on it. No, wait, 25 and 2 10s would be 45. It'll be 125, 1 10-pounder, and 1 5-pounder to be add up to 40. So yeah, I was close to, what is that, 40, 45. That's gonna be, oh, you guys are gonna make fun of my math, 125. So I was 10 pounds away from hitting the old elusive 135, and then I stopped doing barbell bench, and now I'm back to doing just 35 on each side, which even then I was only doing, I think, 5 to 6 actual reps today. Which, what is the math on that? My math for like bar stuff is terrible. So if I were to do 35 on each side, that adds to 70. 70 plus 45 would be 115. There we go. I did the math right there. Did I? Whatever. Weight is weight. Iron is iron. Weight goes up, I become happy. That's all I want. Weight goes down, not the happiest, but I always know that I can get back to it though. I'm always a little bit conflicted about barbell bench though, because I like the movement. I think it's fun. It also feels really good for me because even just after 2 sets of barbell bench, I don't want to say I feel sufficiently pumped, but I definitely feel some sort of action. Some sort of stimulus is going on in the chest region that I like to think means I'm inciting growth in that area now, right? But the only problem that I have with barbell bench is that if I were to fail a rep and I'm not working out with somebody and I don't have a spotter, then it's not the most fun activity, is there, right? If the bar isn't moving up and you have nobody to spot you that day, or sometimes maybe I just don't have the social energy to go up to somebody and ask for a spot. And that might sound a little bit silly. It's like, oh, are you saying you're social and you would rather not engage in social interaction and then just hurt yourself potentially on an exercise? Not exactly. And that's the thing too. Like if I walk into a gym and I think I'm going to be confident enough and have enough energy to ask somebody to spot me, I'll do it. And I'll do barbell bench. But if I feel like I don't have the social energy to interact with somebody and ask for a spot, I'll just do other exercises where I don't need a spotter, such as Smith machine incline or dumbbell incline. Maybe I don't even need to say incline anymore, because like on chest, I will be doing incline eccentric movements. So it is what it is. But today, funny enough, I was thinking about doing dumbbell because it's been feeling nice for the past couple weeks. But all the benches were taken, and the only benches that were left were the ones with the barbell on it. So with that in mind, and also having a partner to work out with today, did a little bit of barbell benching, and it felt very nice. I was a little bit sad that I wasn't able to put more weight on the bar, because there was a part of me where I'm like, okay, I have a spotter today, I have a buddy with me, why not just go for the 135? And after I did the 115 and realized that it wasn't going to work out like that, I said, because the thing is, I was doing 115 and I was thinking, oh, this feels pretty heavy. And then I did a couple sets and I just realized, yep, this is going to be my working weight today, because I don't think the 35 would have moved at all, if I'm being frank. Like, did I try it out? No. So will I ever really know? Not exactly, but you know, after lifting for a while, you start getting used to weights that you are going to be comfortable with. And if 130 or 115 already felt like that, 135 was definitely not going to feel very nice. And by very nice, I really don't think it would have even went up. But we can always work back towards it. I remember, I think the last time I did dumbbell too, I think I got it up to 50 pounds. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was at 45 actually. I gotta check my little notepad again, but a little bit of lost progress in chest in terms of bench, but we can always strive back towards it. As I said before too, not the happiest about it, but it's not going to be something I dwell on too much, because I know if I just, you know, keep up with my nutrition, keep up with my sleep, keep up with my routine, I can get there. That guy has a light bar on his truck and it's one of the brightest things ever. And then look at the weather that we're in right now. Why do you have your light bar on in this weather at the moment? Why? Maybe I am a little road rage the more I think about it. But it's been a hectic past couple days. I haven't even been gaming, actually. Well, I guess I did game on Thursday. Wait, I gamed on Wednesday because I streamed. But I wasn't really enjoying the game, so it ended up just being like me, once again, having a yap stream. I love yapping. Maybe I'll make that like, I almost said a coin mark phrase, and I realized, why would I do that? It's not like I made up the word yapping, but I'm gonna be honest. I am a big proponent of speaking. I love talking. But it's also talking when it, you know, it's like in my own comfortable social settings, right? Like, I don't want to just be dropped, you know, like, imagine this animation right here, like this image. You know when you used to, on the Wii, where you can make the Miis, and when you pick up your Miis, it looks like they're getting picked up by the scruff of their neck with like two little fingers and they get dropped off. If some large hand in the universe picked me up and put me on a stage in front of a bunch of people and told me to say something, that might be an instance where I feel like I could get a little bit shy. But also depends on the crowd too. Like, it's a bunch of old people, like people way older than me, might have a little bit of a difficulty. If it's a group of, you know, like school children also, they might have a little bit of difficulty as well. But if it's people my age, I feel like maybe, depending on how much energy I have that day, I could pull it off. Whether that be I have to be motivational, I have to be funny, be motivational and funny. I think I could eke my way across it if I would have believed in myself a little bit. Hey, the same car as my model just drove by me, but it's gray. But man, there's also a part where I'm like, did I work out too hard today? Which is always a funny thing to ask yourself, but I did 3 sets of pec deck, which I usually only do 2 sets of it, and it's usually at the end of my chest routine, but I did it in the middle because the incline press that I always like doing was taken. So instead of just waiting around idly, I decided, why not just go onto the old pec deck? And pec deck felt phenomenal. And I remember the funniest thing too is, like, I was doing it for 85 pounds because that's the weight that I recorded for my last chest workout. And then on the second set after my friend went, I remember thinking, wow, did I get, like, am I already fatiguing that fast? This weight feels so much heavier. And then after I finished my set, there was like a thought process in my mind where I was thinking, like, oh, did I not get enough sleep? Did I not eat enough food? Why does this feel so much heavier than the first set? And then my friend told me, like, did you mean to put that at 100? So without thinking, I did a 15-pound increase on my next set, and I still got a couple reps out, which I'm pretty proud about, actually. Because at first there was a lot of, like, I don't want to say insecurities, but definitely questionings in my mind where I'm just like, why did I get weaker all of a sudden? Why does this feel so much hard? But then I realized I felt weaker because the weight literally went up. So a little funny moment right there. And then everything else felt pretty good. The incline press also felt not too bad, but doing it at the end of the workout definitely felt a lot weaker, especially after 3 sets in a row of pec deck. So I think I still like the order that I had originally, which is usually 2 sets of some sort of incline bench, 2 sets of the incline press, and then 2 sets of the pec deck. There's nothing wrong with what I did today, but I just feel a little bit more comfortable with that order if the machines are available, just because I can estimate and kind of like, maybe I wouldn't say estimate, but I can account for a drop in strength in certain parts instead of having it be kind of random again. But I guess that just takes time and effort and practice, and you'll see how it works out in the end, though. Shoulders felt, or I guess specifically side delts, felt pretty good today. I didn't record all the sets, but I did 3 sets of dumbbell lateral raises, and those felt really good today. Like, the thing is, I wasn't even counting reps at that point. I think I was kind of trying to count them, but I just kept trying to go until I couldn't raise my arms anymore. Did 3 sets of that, and I think I recorded 2. And then I did 1 set of the little chicken wing machine for the, the one that I occasionally do. But I didn't record that just because I forgot. But then I went back to recording for 4 sets in total of ab crunches, but only recorded 3, I believe, maybe 2. And overall, every body part that I worked on today feels quite adequately worked. Like, I still feel a little bit of already some soreness just from my shoulders, and not just from keeping them up like this if I try to. Chest also feels a little bit tender. Abs don't feel that sore, but I noticed abs don't feel that much the day of the workout, but the next couple days they are, maybe I shouldn't say in agony, but they feel worked, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of stickers on this car in front of me, and I'm trying to read all of them. Country girls, oh my god. I thought this person was taking the light that I was supposed to turn at, but they were just trying to do the little illegal turn that they had over there. You cannot cross double solid lines, guys. Maybe I'm a little bit too much of a traffic stickler though, but I got played. I was too busy looking at that person's stickers. And I think that thing on the car really said, country girls don't retreat, they reload. So I think they are insinuating that they are a country girl and they will reload and they will shoot at me, which, I'll keep clear of that. The amount of stickers on that car was a little bit alarming, but to each their own, right? But I'm feeling a little bit tired. Chest, side delts, and abs have been sufficiently worked, I hope. Only time will tell tomorrow, it seems. But on that note, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. And I hope you get to talk to the people that you want to talk to and hang out with them. Peace.